today. Rio McQuinton and Jack Keller at loose forward. On the interchange bench, Brad Brennan, Ellison Holgate, Mooson Luthwaite and Alan Turnbull. Josh Blinkhorn is the 18th man. Kerr Taylor-Ray, fullback for Warrington. Josh Fewlis and Jake Fewlis on the wings. In the centres, Aaron Lindop and Roderick Tye. Half-back partnership of Stephen Ratchard and Ollie Leyland. Starting props of Zane Musgrove and Luke Yates. Danny Walker in at hooker. Second rowers of Adam Holroyd and Dan Russell, with Tom Whitehead at loose forward. The interchange bench, Ben Hartle, James Harrison, Max Wood and Luke Thomas. Lucas Green, the 18th man, and we are underway here at the recreation ground. Whitehaven kick off and they're attacking the railway end in the first half. The ball is allowed to bounce and fetch the ball forward to Warrington, but it's a good hit up first of all. Adam Holroyd, and he's going to be put down only a metre and a half out. Walker comes right, shapes the dummy, does Tom Whitehead, but Whitehead's taken down. 3 Whitehaven defenders around him. McQuinston was in there as well. Comes Danny Walker trying to scoot over from dummy half. He's got the ball down there as Danny Walker. We've just ticked over into the 8th minute here at the recreation ground, and the Super League side have gone over for their first try of the afternoon. Danny Walker with a dummy half scoot. BBC Radio, Cumbria Sports Online. It's Haven 0, Warrington 4. Robbie Paul. And
that Salford team that night was some team on paper, and it's a game I'll never forget. But I'll never forget the build-up. Jed Stokes picked Greg McNally.
Yeah, had to get out of school early to ensure he could play. Had to finish sixth form early to ensure he could get down and everything.
And that was on.
And he's wrapped up 7 metres out. Walker in there at dummy half, comes across, and Musgrove had to duck. Comes across to Leyland. Leyland's going to find the gap, and he's over. Is the former London Bronco halfback. 11 and a half gone here at the recreation ground. Wire it over for their second of the afternoon. It is Haven 0, Warrington 10.
The basics of exactly what they've looked at today to play Whitehaven. But Whitehaven, the worst enemies at the moment, the worst own enemies at this moment in time. They can't afford to give that kind of possession and territory to this Super League team. So
I'll tell you what,
Whitehaven ain't getting the 50-50s at this moment.
Oh, Edegaard have said the signal they were going for 2 there. That would have been a massive shot of respect of what they've given Whitehaven there, but they've elected on the field to go themselves at Warrington. They feel confident they can try and get 4. Comes across to Harrison, comes across now to Leyland, then Ratchford with the dummy with the double pump, and it's great play, fantastic play. It was the double pump from Stephen Ratchford, then found Kai Taylor-Ray, who then got it across to Jake Fewlis in this left hand side corner. It's the third of the afternoon for the Super League side, just short of the 34th minute. BBC Radio, Cumbria Sports Online. It's Haven 0, it's Warrington 16. Ratchford, what, a metre and a half in from this grandstand touchline. He'll take all the time in the world he wants. Will Stephen Ratchford comes at it now, right footed, and he's just going to come too much a bit of an angle on that. It's his first failure of the afternoon for the former England international. Whitehaven 0, Warrington 16, just short of 6 minutes to go to the half-time hooter, David Teat. And Ellison Holgate all involved. Walker then finds Luke Thomas, and he finds Luke Thomas with a big just sort of push off. He didn't even try and wrap his hands, but it wasn't a shoulder charge. And Walker's going to find the gap himself, and he's one-on-one, and he's through there. He just stood up there, did Danny Walker, and initially looked to come left, then realised there was the gap with no one at home, and he's gone under the 6 for the 4th of the afternoon here at the recreation ground. It's Whitehaven 0, Warrington 20.
Slow that ruck, control that ruck, put numbers in that ruck, make it messy for Warrington and control them middles.
Ratchford knocks it over the chocolate blue and gold dots as it is here at the recreation ground. It is Whitehaven 0, Warrington 22, and on that occasion playing the ball on halfway. Walker's still out there from the start. Kai Taylor-Ray, he's nearly through. He is through. It's Kai Taylor-Ray. He's on with Jordan Burns, one-on-one with fullback Jay Weatherall's trying to get back, and he's tripped. Oh, I felt that was a trip from Jay Weatherall. It is, and Jay Weatherall could see 10 minutes here. It was a trip. Yep, straight away put his leg out, did Jay Weatherall. More instinct than anything else, I feel, but you can't do that. And it's Jay Weatherall that will see 10 minutes, and Whitehaven down to 12 men with a trip on Jay Weatherall on Danny Walker.
Yeah, the clinical, not being clinical in attack this Warrington, it just
that isn't what you need, because it's now going to be Warrington going in that left hand side corner, an uncharacteristic error from Chris Taylor, looking to fetch the ball away from his own line, and it's Jake Fulis who's gone in that left hand side corner. 43.5 on the clock here at the recreation ground. It's the first try of the second half. It's the 5th overall. It's Whitehaven 0, Warrington 26. And Stefan Ratchford with this one. He will corner it right footed. Yet again, probably the right angle for it to be. Ratchford, and it's just falls short of the wide right hand side post as well, so it remains Whitehaven 0, Warrington 26.
Mason Lewthwaite and Bickerdike, or he was kicking
forgetting that Weatherall wasn't there, territory. Well, Ratchford looking to come down the short side, and he's through. There is Stefan Ratchford. Lewthwaite trying to get it on, now finds Kay Taylor-Ray, and yard stopping Kay Taylor-Ray down this right hand side. Realised that with Jay Weatherall not being there, and Mitchell Todd does try and get back and to stop Taylor-Ray narrowing the angle, but it's the Wolves 6 of the afternoon taking full advantage of Jay Weatherall not being on Whitehaven's left hand side edge. 30's up for Warrington. It's Whitehaven 0, Warrington 30.
Yeah, the fringes, so, but say we've said the better thing to do is try and put Warrington under some pressure. You've never put them under on the try line before, so get it up as high as you can, get bodies round and
he's back. Holgate towards the middle now with Newbegin, and Newbegin takes it towards the line and then finds Jordan Burns, and out the back now to Kieran Tyra, and now Ethan Bickerdike. Bickerdike are looking to step inside and get away from Ratchford and Ty, put down onto his front. Whitehaven 27-28 metres away now. It is the 5 and last. Tyra's at the dive in at dummy half, so it will be Jordan Burns looking to put the kick in, puts it high in the air. There's Jordan Burns, there's no one at home in the full-back position, it bounces and it's going to have to be knocked dead. There was no one at home in the full-back position for Whitehaven, for Warrington, and they forced the goal line drop out from Whitehaven. Forward, put down onto his back. They're within 10 metres, just in line with the right hand side post. Holgate's got options left and right, goes right to Brad Brennan, and I don't care who you are. Oh no, you are stopping Brad Brennan from there. You are. I said it last week. No one stops Brad Brennan from that all too often, but they've done it on that occasion, and you can hear the boos. Adam Moore just starts chuckling.
They haven't stopped him, Jordan. They haven't stopped him. They've just got under him. They've stopped him. They're putting the ball on the floor.
It's the 5 and last. McQuinston will be the man that's wrapped up. 2 or 3 metres out. Holgate in there at dummy half, goes right. Oh, and it's a drop ball. They need to dive on it. Just the look to put Brennan in once more. Bit cheeky there from Allison to get on after he'd hit the floor. Comes across now to Newbegin, then finds Tyra, now finds Jordan Burns, and then Ethan Bickerdike. Bickerdike straightens up. Ratchford, Ty and Fulis all involved. Gets the off all the way into the hands of Jordan Burns. Jordan Burns looking to go for this left hand side corner. Gets a goose step, finds Jay Weatherall, and Jay Weatherall, Whitehaven are over! Fantastic work, and that is the noisiest you'll hear the recreation ground all day. Fantastic offload from Ethan Bickerdike. Jordan Burns then with a goose step, then finds Weatherall back on the inside, and the man who was playing rugby just up the road at Hensingham last season scores against the Super League giants. It's Whitehaven 4, it's Warrington 32. It's not going to matter the result, but listen to the recreation grounds.
Along with others, Jordan, Definitely. You mentioned one name there, but I say I watched them against Work and watched against Swinton, and I'm watching this today. What I love about this team, what I love about the club at the moment in time, is watching these players get better and better.
In line with the left-hand side post, within 5 metres, attacking the railway end of Warrington. Comes right now into the hands of Ollie Leyland. Comes back with Taylor-Ray, and Taylor-Ray's over. He got through a gap that he really shouldn't have done, Taylor-Ray, and that is his second of the afternoon. He scored the second try of the second half. He scored for the Warrington side. He scored the third try of the second half for this Warrington side. Just over in to the 67th minute here at the recreation ground. BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online. It's Haven 4, it's Warrington 36 at the BBC Sport app and website. Warrington will comfortably, of course, going to make it to that 4th round draw, which is being held during the half time of Saints and Salford next week in the Super League tie. Fulis will tag on the extras, so it is now Whitehaven 4, Warrington 38. 11 metres out, Harthill goes left. It's the interchange, it's the loose forward. Tom Whitehead is taken down now after throwing the dummy. Harthill's going to go left into the hands of Leyland. Leyland steps back up and trying to go, and he will go over himself. Well, Ollie Leyland, the former London Bronco halfback, as Kellett and Burns not able to recover and get their feet in slippery conditions towards that railway end try line, and Leyland's able to go over for what is Warrington's, I'm just double checking, this 8th try of the afternoon into the 73rd minute. It is Whitehaven 4, Warrington 42.
Yeah,
like he's in a Super League Grand Final, but all professionals prepared as they do. Tags on the extras, he's 3 from 3 this afternoon, he's Josh Fewley's, and it takes it to Whitehaven 4, Warrington 44. We haven't got an awful long left. Still looking just time. I think we've got mere seconds, I think, here at the recreation ground. There is the hooter. It's full time here at the recreation ground. It finished Whitehaven 4, Warrington Wolves 44.